When the fire touched it, everyone expected it to melt, but it didn't. Instead, it burned brighter than ever. This is the story of the candle that refused to melt. Sometimes life puts us under heat, pressure, challenges, pain. Most people break down, give up, or slowly fade away. But some, they turn that heat into light. Today, I'll share a simple story. A story about a little candle and a big lesson about resilience, courage, and the power to keep shining no matter what. In a small workshop, deep inside a quiet village, there was a shelf full of candles. Big ones, small ones, scented, colorful. Each one was carefully made by a kind old candle maker. Among all those candles, there was a little white candle. It wasn't tall, it wasn't fancy. It didn't have any special design. In fact, some candles even teased it. The tall red candle said, "Look at me, I'll be placed on the king's table." The fancy blue one added, "And I'll be in the royal palace. You'll probably end up in some dark corner." The little candle stayed silent. But deep inside, it whispered to itself, "I may be small, but I will shine in my own way." One evening, a strong storm hit the village. The power went out. Darkness filled the streets. People hurried to find light. One by one, the big candles were taken from the shelf. The tall red candle was placed in the grand hall. The fancy blue one was put inside the mayor's house. And soon, only the little white candle remained, waiting. Then, the door opened. A woman entered, holding a wet lantern. She grabbed the small candle and rushed home. She placed the candle in the center of the room. The match touched the wick. The flame rose, soft but steady. The children looked at it with hope in their eyes. Hours passed. The wind outside grew stronger. Windows rattled. The rain poured harder. One by one, candles around the village started to melt, break, or blow out in the storm. But this little candle didn't. Every time the wind tried to blow it away, the woman covered it gently with her hands. The flame danced, but it never gave up. Morning came. The storm was over. The woman looked at the candle. It had burned through the entire night. It had kept her children warm. It had given them light. It had refused to melt away in fear. When the candle finally burned out, it didn't feel weak. It had fulfilled its purpose. Meanwhile, the tall red candle at the palace had been blown out by a strong wind through the open window. The fancy blue candle had melted unevenly and fallen over. But the little candle had become the hero of the night. This story isn't really about candles. It's about you. Life will bring storms. Pressure will test you. People may underestimate you. But your size, your background, your situation, none of that defines your strength. What defines you is how you respond when the fire comes. You can choose to melt in fear or to shine through the darkness. Even a small light can guide others, protect them, and inspire hope. Be that candle. Now, I want to ask you something. Have you ever felt like the small candle in life? What challenge made you stronger? Share your story in the comments below. Your words might inspire someone else today. If this story touched your heart, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more simple but powerful stories every week. And don't forget to share this video with someone who needs a little light in their life today. Remember, even the smallest flame can change the darkest night.